Welcome! Today we'll be learning how to make bread, specifically a peasant bread recipe by Alexandra Cooks. Peasant bread is a simple, easy, and tasty recipe that is quick to come together and allows for a few fun variations that we'll try here. First, assemble all of your ingredients like so. You'll want to use a kitchen scale to make sure your measurements are exact. In a big bowl, combine together the dry ingredients, flour, salt, sugar, yeast. Add in your warm water and mix. Now go ahead and cover with a towel and let rise in a warm area, like a slightly warmed oven, for at least 1 hour until doubled in size. While the dough is rising, prepare your baking dishes. This recipe makes 2 loaves, so grease each dish with about 1 tablespoon of butter, like so. For my variations, I am using a 1-quart bowl and an 8x8 square glass dish. Here, I also have my ingredients for my variations. For the first loaf, I coat the buttered dish with everything seasoning. For the second loaf, I will be doing a focaccia-style bread and will add ingredients in a moment. This is what my dough looks like after rising for an hour and a half. Punch down your dough with 2 forks until deflated and divide in half like so. The halves do not need to be exact and the dough will be wet and sticky. Place 1/2 in each baking dish. This concludes the prep for my everything loaf on the right. For my focaccia loaf on the left, I spread the dough to fill the square pan and covered it in olive oil, sea salt, and fresh rosemary. I use my fingertips to create dimples in the dough. Let both dough portions rise again uncovered for 20 to 30 minutes until they've reached the top of the bowl. Meanwhile, preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Once risen, add the pans to the oven and cook for 15 minutes. Reduce the heat to 375 and cook for 15 to 17 more minutes. They should be nice and golden brown once they are done. The loaves should slide out easily to a cooling rack. Wait a few minutes for the loaves to cool off and then slice and enjoy.